Hello, guys. Please, please ignore that horrible photo of me. Hi, Sherry. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Michelle. Oh, I'm a hot mess today, y'all. Hot mess. Yep, I am going to be flying by the seat of my pants. Hi, Michelle. So I have to share with y'all. Tanya already knows this, but I put my house on the market and it went live yesterday at 3:30, and we sold the house today with an offer above our list price. So I'm sad because I don't really want to move from here, but it's kind of what we need to do right now. And now I'm trying to find a home with an amazing craft room because I will not settle. I won't take a home that doesn't have a craft room. So, thank you. I was like so shocked. So now I have to find a house before August 7th. But so I am going to try something that I haven't really done before. So you guys are my guinea pigs. But I saw this Tim Holtz collage paper, and I actually got it on clearance at Joann's a while ago. But I don't know why it was on clearance, because they sell it like online. You can get it. But I got this, and I have an idea of what I want to do, but I haven't really done. I kind of practiced a little bit today, but not a whole lot. So, hi Beatrice. So what my plan is, this is just kind of like tissue paper. I'd say it's a tad bit sturdier than tissue paper, but not by much. So I'm gonna stamp on this, and I'm gonna use my Intense Black ink from Close to My Heart, because I can't find my Brutus Monroe. Brutus Monroe also makes an ink, or you can use archival ink, some sort of ink that won't react with water. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm just going to do like a 12-inch wide little area here to go on my layout. And give me 1 second, because I thought I grabbed my paper, but I didn't, of course. I am going to use the Vicki Boutin Foundations paper, but I'm not going to put it under here yet, because I was practicing a little bit to see if my idea would even be somewhat, be able to do it. And I found that when you stamp on this tissue paper, it goes through the paper and onto your cardstock. So when you do this, don't put your cardstock underneath. I am going to be using the, what is it called? Super Cool Collection by Pink Fresh Studio. I've had this in my stash. I actually got this from Michelle, and I doubt that you have any of this, Michelle, because it's quite an older collection. Hi, Deb. So I'm going to make sure I'm going to use colors that would kind of coordinate with this. So, anyway, so let's get started. I picked out some random stamps. I'm going to be scrapbooking this photo of my son gaming. It's a normal occurrence around here. And although he's gaming on a computer, I'm still going to use this little remote, gaming controller thingamajig to stamp. So I'm just going to kind of do this all over, and I'm essentially creating kind of my own background paper in a way. And if it's not perfect, it is okay. If you guys have to learn that with mixed media, you can't be looking for perfection. Remember that. So I've got that little one, and then I have this one that says high voltage. These come from, it's an ink road stamp set that was created by Sarah Scraps. It's called Mom Boy, which I certainly am a mom boy. My husband and my kids are fishing for trout in Cherokee, North Carolina, up in the mountains. And I wasn't invited to this trip. That's okay. No, I could have gone. I just couldn't get the time off work. My husband gets way too many days off that I don't get, so. All right, let's do, I've got this star, and I'm doing all of this in that black ink. And we really want to cover this up, and I'm sorry this part is probably pretty boring, but I promise it will get better. This is an arrow that says, for the win. Okay. And they make this collage paper that's already printed, which I think is really cool too. I've got one that has like numbers and I don't know if it's letters or what, but I thought it would be really cool also to like do this with those and already have kind of a background already started, and then color those in. I don't know. Probably thinking crazy stuff here, guys. So I'm just trying to fill this in. That's all I'm doing here. Just with different things. I've got this stamp here. It says, oh boy. Okay. Let's put this here. And there's no need for like a stamp positioner or anything like this, because if it's not perfect, we're going to be going over this with some color. So it's really not going to matter if it's perfect or not. I think I want to go kind of off the edge here. Okay, that's good. Let's do a different star. So what have you guys all been working on, scrappy wise? I know what Michelle's been doing. She's been getting orders ready. Michelle, when you said you were seeing double, I was like, don't see double in my bill, because that would be not a good thing for me. Too many good things in your sales. Okay, one more. I found, oh, here it is. I have this little star. These are just tiny little stars. I'm just gonna fill in. And I'm sorry this is boring, guys, this part. But I wanted you guys to see the whole process. I didn't wanna like do it beforehand. So, but as you can see, I'm just filling it in. Filling it in. You could use flowers. I mean, you could do like spell something out with your alphabets. There's so many things you can do with whatever type of stamps that you have. So, if you all like this technique and like this paper, I'm pretty sure you can get it from Ranger still. Like, they still make it. I think Joann's just wasn't going to carry it anymore or something. So, cleaning my craft room. Well, thinking about cleaning my craft room. I guess that's not the same thing. Oh, fun, Tanya. Beatrice, I had to get this craft room ready to show people. Hey, Rachel. Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I packed up a bunch of it, which breaks my heart, but it had to be done because it was out of control. But I was like, half of my one, like we have a 3-car garage, the 1-car section, half of it is like scrapbook stuff. So I'm gonna need a big room. Okay, I've got all my stamping done. Now I'm gonna cut this off. I'm going to cut it bigger than I need it because I know that other part's going to be cut off. This is the fun part. Okay. And now I'm going to lay this over here. Now look, that would be cool in itself as a paper layer, I think. Like super cute. But we're going to take it a step further. And where's my paintbrush that I want? I'm gonna use my, oh hey Jessica. I'm gonna use my Vicky Bouton matte acrylic gel. I know many of you bought this. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this one is because I wanted to show you another way to use this. Hi Eve, this is also kind of like an adhesive and a sealer in a way as well. Not really a sealer like gesso, but I don't know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna squirt this on here and then just brush it on with my paintbrush. Ask me questions if you need to. I will try to answer them, but I'll be honest, I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. We're just experimenting together. And now this is going to stick on here. Oops, did you see that? I almost put it upside down. Oh my goodness. That would have been just a disaster. Hold on. So this is going to stick right down to that. And so I kind of want to try to get it down there smoothly so I don't have too many bubbles, while also trying to get it down straight, which is not my forte. Now I'm going to go over it with this matte medium, and this is going to somewhat seal it, kind of like gesso does. And it's going to smooth it out. This is kind of like what you would do if you were paper macheing. I bet you could use, I don't know. I'm going to squirt some more on here, and and this dries super, super quick. So we shouldn't have to wait too long for the drying process. Rachel, I loved your latest video I watched today. You have the best titles. Oh, I want your brain for when I do my titles, because yours are just, like, literally your titles tell the story. And that's what I like on pages. I love when the title tells the story. Mostly because I don't like journaling. Okay. I am going to just let this kind of sit for a minute because I don't want to add too much and then it will rip. So I'm going to clean off my brush. And then we're going to bring in some, Sherry. Well, okay, Sherry, go on to Rachel's YouTube channel and literally, like, her titles are I love them. They're like, kind of like you're having a conversation, and it's part of your conversation is the title. I don't know how to explain it, but Um, if you need an idea for a title, reach out to Rachel. Sorry, Rachel, now you're going to get bombarded probably. Okay, now I'm thinking, well, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out what papers I want to back my photo. And I'm thinking maybe this one. I cheat and look at a perfect title online a lot. You know, I do try to look up oh my lord, look up titles. But I'm just not good at it. I don't know. Sometimes I come up with something pretty witty and I am so proud of myself. Guys, I'm going to grab a piece of black cardstock. Hold on one second. Of course, I don't have any scrap sheets of black, so I'll just take a full one. Hey, Kari. Oh, you have not missed too much. This is just to get you up to speed. I used this Tim Holtz collage paper. And I used I used the Close to My Heart Intense Black ink, which is the same as archival ink. So you're going to want to use like a waterproof ink. And stamped. And then I went and I attached that to the paper with some Vicki Boutin acrylic matte medium. And now we're letting it dry a bit. So that's what we're working on right this second. Then we're going to bring in some Distress Oxide inks. And I'll tell you what I tried first. I tried some of the Shimmers mists. And I kind of found like they weren't quite opaque enough or something. I don't know. There was something about them that I just needed something with a little more, what do I want to say? Yeah, opaqueness. So I decided to go for the Distress Oxide inks. So I'm going to set this aside and let's go ahead and maybe layer up my photo. I do already have my title for this one, believe it or not, because I feel like it does tell the story. And it's going to be Game Face. This is my son playing his computer video game, you know, all that. You know, I forgot to load my ATG tape. That's always lovely. And I don't have my glasses on. You guys see what I mean? I'm a mess. I've been so concentrated on this stupid house. I got a call yesterday of someone that wanted to see it yesterday. And they called at 5:45. I get off work at 5. They called at 5:45. And that's the day I listed it. I listed it at 3:30. And they wanted to see it at 6:15. My closet was a hot mess. I mean, it was ridiculously bad. Because you know when you're cleaning one room and then you just throw stuff into the other room until you figure out where its final home is? Well, my closet was the holder of all that stuff. So, it was horrible. Horrible. So I said no to the showing, which, you know, turned out to be a godsend, I guess. And stayed up to clean my closet while my family is on vacation. It's funny, when my husband was leaving, I said, well, I'll just sell the house while you're gone. Don't worry about it. Have fun without me. And look at that. I actually did. Okay. You know me. I'm not good with the trimmer, so I just wing it. Thank you, Kari. I thought that was a pretty clever title as well. Okay, I'm going to get my heat gun out a little bit. I'm sorry. I hope it will not be loud, but for anybody that has earbuds in, just in case, I want to let you know. I'll take it down here closer to the door. Hey, Cindy. I'm going to let it air dry a little bit more. So my plan is we're going to come in with these 3 Distress Oxide inks because, where's my inspiration paper? Oh, Tisa Brown. Oh, here it is. Here's pretty much the colors in this collection. So I'm pulling out these 3 colors, and then I figured I would do the red as accents on the page. I'm not a big red person, so I always like to use it more of an accent than yeah. It's going to be a challenge for me on Red Week for July. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry some more, and what we're going to do is, my plan is we're going to ink up this middle part, kind of like a packaging technique, but I want to have some borders on either side to kind of frame that in. So let's look at the papers. The one thing about this Pink Fresh collection that drives me absolutely batty is that they did not do a lot of tone-on-tone patterns in this one. It was very icon-ish. Like everything was icons. And I struggle because I'm a B-side person. Like I like B-side, and so it really messed me up. Well, it's still gonna mess me up because what am I gonna do for papers? I definitely could do this, a little piece of this at the bottom maybe. Let me pull out, let's see, how about if we pull out some of the green, some of my green papers, and some of the yellow papers. Okay, so I have my paper by color in my little rack beside me. Hey, Caroline. And so let's go through. You guys let me know if you see some that you're like, yeah, stop. These are my colors, remember? And I think I'm going to try to find a green tone-on-tone. Maybe these aren't greens. These seem more like aquas. Yeah, these are definitely not greens. These are more aquas. These are my yellows though. So let's try the yellows. Okay, I think that could work. I'm going to pull that aside. Of course, I got a polka dot. That's always easy. That's not the right yellow. If you guys see one that I miss, yell at me. I don't think any of those are right either. Looking for like a tone on tone. This is too orangey. Too orangey. Okay, well, let's see. Nope, those aren't good. Okay, we've got two of those, but I've got to get the right greens. Oh, here. I didn't even grab my greens. Now let's look for green. I like the first, yeah, me too, Rachel. These two, I think these two will be good so far. I don't want a stripe, really. This is really sad because, you guys, this is like my paper that is this. No. This is paper that is not in any of my collections currently, like just random paper, because I have a paper problem. Tanya and I were saying that we need Papers Anonymous. That one might work. Let's pull that. Okay. That could work. You know, because we don't want something too busy. That could work. Sometimes you just have to say, yes, I know. Well, you know what? It's just paper is so pretty. Okay. I'm not going to go through any more. We're gonna just pick one out. So what do you think for the greens? Which one of these? Here is like our inspiration. What do you guys think? We've got this one, or this one. Yep, we need Paper Anonymous 12-step program. And then here's our yellows. The last one, Michelle, this one. Okay, so this green one. What about yellow? Do we want to keep it simple and just do the polka dot? Middle or top green? Okay, so this is the top. Oh, hi, Annette. Is it Annette or a knot? Bottom yellow. Okay, let's try these. All right, so those, we'll go with these. Try not to overthink it, right? Please let this be dry. Oh, it dried so fast earlier. I don't know what the deal is with it. Let's just leave it aside. We're going to go ahead and add some strips. And I think what I want to do is just kind of do wonky strips, like not straight, because we've already got something that's really straight there. Yes, Craft Paper Anonymous. A knot. Okay, that's what I thought. That's really pretty. So I'm just cutting at a little bit of an angle, because why not, right? Put that up there. I didn't cut that right. I kind of wanted it. I want the big side. Oh, Tisa Brown. It doesn't matter. Just put it on there. Like this. There we go. And then I think this would be fun to put at the bottom. Rachel. Seriously, you guys, I don't know what my problem is. I have tried so many paper cutters, and I do want to try the Caterpillar Pro, the small one though. But I am a mess with paper trimmers. I can't cut straight with them. I don't know what the deal is, really. So I think that's going to go something like that at the bottom. And we'll see, maybe a little one at the top, just to even it out. You guys are funny with the scissors. Okay, so that's going to be kind of like that, and this will be kind of like this. We'll see. Not sure yet. We may move those around once we get our color on there. I'm going to use my heat gun one more time. I'm really sorry. Oh, yeah, see, I think I would like that one, but I'm sorry, I'm so loud here. It's really important for this matte medium gel to be dry. Otherwise, it's not going to hold the water. Even though we're not going to be using a ton of water with this, but I'm going to be moving water and pigment around, and I want it to be able to move on top. I really don't want this to be a complete fail on you guys. Okay. So, I was thinking about this earlier, like how can I do this where I'm actually placing the color where I want it to be, rather than, I want to have more control, I guess, is my point. Hey, Heather. Oh my goodness, don't even worry about it. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, guys. And I'm a mess around here. Like, I haven't cleaned up. Yeah. It's not good. So I think what I'm going to do is I put it on the stamp block. Where's my sprayer? I'm going to spray it off to the side. And then I'm going to kind of just splotch it on here like that. And if I get over the edge, it's okay because we're going to be covering that with paper. Okay. Now let's do, you know what, I shouldn't have done that because I want some blue also over here. I want to make sure I even out my color. So I'm going to put some blue here too. And I made sure to pick 3 colors that when they blend, they're not going to make mud. So just keep that in mind when you're picking out your colors for something like this. This one is tumbled glass. This next one is mowed lawn. I love this green. Heather, guess what? I sold my house today. I haven't even been able to tell you. Oh, I love this green so much. So I'm just going to splotch it on like that. You see how you can have a little bit more control than using like a big piece of packaging? You can actually set the color right where you want it. And I love that. This green is beautiful. I love this mowed lawn. It's one of my favorites. I think Michelle has this one in the shop. Sprayed the yellow now. Let's get some more yellow. Let's put some right here. And like I said, it's okay if I go off the edge because we're going to be covering some of that up with the paper. Okay. I think I'm going to bring in a neutral. I'm going to bring in gray. Oh, this is my favorite gray in the Distress Oxides. It's called Weathered Wood. It is an amazing gray. It's a light gray, but it's not a blue gray. That makes sense. I don't know. To me, it seems like a true light gray. Well, there's probably some blue on here because of having this, and it's going to look more green now that I say it's true blue, but I'm not sure I like that. Do I like? I think I need to clean my block. The yellow is mustard seed. Now, my go-to usually for yellow is fossilized amber. I don't know, but I guess I thought that the mustard seed would look better with this one. There, that's the better gray. It was mixing with the other colors before. Like here, I'm getting a little bit of that greeny mud. I'm going to pick that up. That's the one thing with this, what is this called? When you put this acrylic matte gel on there, if you put a color on, you're like, oop, don't like it, you can totally mop it up before it dries super easily. And that's what I'm kind of doing with this gray, because I don't want it to mix with all of the other colors. But I do want to add this gray in here because it is in the collection. And I think it works out well with that little controller thing, you know, the little gaming piece. Oh, good. Did you guys get your Close to My Heart catalogs? You know, those come directly from the company. I just put your name and address in. So I never know when they're going to send them out. But oh my goodness. Heather, did you look through it? Because the summer scrapbooking kit is super cute. And they've got some amazing Disney stuff for Disney fans this time. Okay. Yeah, if any of you, and maybe some of you don't know, I sell Close to My Heart. So if you would like a catalog, the newest catalog, it starts in July. Just message me and I'm happy to send you one. Oh, Michelle, you didn't get, I thought you were on my list. I will check on the website. Maybe Heather just got hers before you, but if you weren't on my list, I will get one sent out to you tomorrow. The summer scrapbooking kit this month is, or for this next quarter, whatever, is super cute. Okay, what do you guys think of the background so far? Jessica, I do not know if it's the same. It looks like this. This is what it looks like. So if this is the one that came in your catalog, then you have it. If not, let me know and I'll send you one. Okay, I think I'm liking it so far. Not going to worry about adding too much more because we're going to be covering it with the photo. Tanya, you should be on the list too. So I'll check the website tonight and make sure that if somehow you didn't get on there. All right, Jessica, I'll go ahead and I'll get you the new one. And anybody else who wants the new one, if you want the new one, if you could message me, that would be great. Just in case I forget while I'm doing this here. Okay, so I love how you can still see the the black behind everything. Now you probably could do this straight on the cardstock stamp and then do the Vicky Bouton gel over the top of it. But this does add a little bit of texture and kind of, like, you can tell it's different from the paper. You can tell it's almost like a vellum-ish look with it. But if you don't have this and you don't have the paper, or try tissue paper too. It's just tissue paper is going to be a little bit thinner. That is the only difference. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this, and where are my scissors? I can't go on without my scissors. Yeah, it might still be coming, Tanya. You could possibly get it tomorrow. So, we'll see. I think I'm also going to rough this up a little bit. I have this little distress tool. It's a Ranger or Tim Holtz. I think I've had it for years. And you can use something like that. You can use scissors. So that's how the tool works. But you could easily just go like with your scissors open like this and just go along like that. But this, I can't cut myself with this. So that's why I'm using it. But we're just gonna rough this up a little bit. Since everything's gonna be pretty flat. Okay, and I'm also gonna rough it, and I'm gonna move this aside, and I'm gonna like curl in my edges like this after I rough it. Rough it up. I do too, Misha. I love the distresser. Do you guys carry that? I don't even know. I haven't been on the shop website in a while. Oh wait, I know I wanted to do one other thing. Darn it. Okay, where's my stencil? This is gonna be Star Overload, but I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna use the Paper Glaze by Picket Fence. If I can get the cap open, there we go. So you guys, have any of you gotten this yet, or maybe it's coming in your order? It's gorgeous. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I don't know where all of my little spatula, here's one. Yes, but it's not on the site. We have it. Okay, you do have it. So she does have the distress tool, but oh, look at this beauty. So this, I'm gonna add some texture on top of this with the yellow. This is gorgeous, you guys. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not shimmery, really. It's shiny, but not shimmer. It's gorgeous. Oh. And the green color that I got, oh my Lord. And I have the white coming, I hope, unless Michelle was out of it. But I had her add that to my order, because the white, you could totally add any color to it. Now, you guys are not going to be able to see this really well on your end, but on my end, it looks really good. You're just going to have to trust me. And I am using actually a Paige Evans stencil, but there are tons. I don't even know how you get this anymore. I got it off of her. She was selling them on Facebook one time, but there are tons of star stencils out there, so you can totally get them anywhere. Oh, good, Michelle. I wasn't sure because I didn't check to see like if you ran out or anything. I kind of went over on the stencil, so I'm going to scrape that up. Well, now I gotta let that dry again. I'm sorry, guys. So when I don't want to clean my stencil right away, I wrap it in a baby wipe. This is what I do. I wrap it up in a baby wipe and set it aside until I'm done, and then I will go wash it. But it is important to clean these off really quick. Okay, I'm going to try to bring this up close and see if you guys can see it better. Can you see it? It's going to even look more amazing when it dries. All right, back to distressing. I feel like I'm all over the place, you guys. I'm really sorry. My brain is not in the right place today. I think I'm afraid I'm going to be homeless. Or my husband's going to make me buy a house without a craft room. And those of you that do a she shed, I can't do a she shed. I have to be in my house because I am one, like my scrapbook room is right off my kitchen. And so I'll like run in, be working on dinner, and then come in here and quickly do something or just sit and stare at my paper. So, okay, I'm just distressing that a little more on this one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to layer these like this. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Where's my tape? Oh, you guys, look. This is the new Sapphire Shimmer Pen. I might add a little bit to this. Isn't that gorgeous? Or Shimmer something. Shimmer Pen, yeah. From Close to My Heart. Okay, where's my tape runner? Here it is. That green paper, y'all, that's a Christmas paper. Look at that. That's Christmas. Old Christmas. Okay. Yep, that's what I figure out, Kari. I'm like, well, God, you sold my house, so you must have a place for me to live. So, and it was so sweet, you guys. The people who made the offer, they wrote us this personal letter about, you know, why they love the house and stuff, and they have 2 children, and they just adopted 1 child, and they're getting ready to adopt another, and it was really sweet. Like, yes, you guys are the right people. Hey, Tiffany, thanks for joining us. Okay. Hoping by the time I get these paper layers done that this will all be, that's still pretty wet. Okay, so now this was going to go up at the top, but I want to, I'm going to distress these the opposite way, so the bottom. Tiffany, I loved your video on making those stencils. I need to do that. That looks like so much fun. If you guys haven't been on Tiffany's channel lately, but she just made a tutorial on how to make your own stencils using your, well, she did it using the Cricut, but I have a silhouette. You can do the same thing with the silhouette. And do you know what I was going to use, Tiffany? I saw somebody talk about it. Is a those report holders like that we used to have. They have that spine you put over it from the Dollar Tree because they're kind of thin. And somebody was using that material to make reusable stencils. So I did buy some of that thinking I would try it. You guys, I just vacuumed this room and all of this paper is just like piling up on the floor. Oh well. Okay. There's that. So that's going to go here. And we're just going to have a little bit of a border of the yellow. I don't want a huge border because I have to put my title somewhere. Oh, Michelle, okay, you made some. Yeah, I really want to make some, but I've been preoccupied lately, so I haven't had time. And oh my gosh, Michelle, I have so many layouts that are done to put up for your channel, for your store. I have 4 layouts that I need to voice over and get put up. So that is going to be my goal for tonight and tomorrow night, is to get those voiceovers done. This house took over my life. Okay, just dressing this some more. And let's do, I want to trim a little bit of this yellow off. Maybe even a little bit more. You know what? That was actually pretty straight. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay. I'm hoping that when I get done with this here, that our mixed media will be dry. Okay. All right, so see, this is warped a little bit, but it will flatten out. I'm not worried about that a bit. Okay, so here is my, now I'm gonna need more for that to pop. You know what? I have this, which is the Alexander Ranke. I wonder if I should do that. Maybe, let's see what other papers are with this Pink Fresh. That's the one thing about this Pink Fresh. This particular collection anyway, I feel like. It has a lot of cut apart-ish type of things, but not really tone on tone. Like, can't use that. I don't want to bring pink in. Actually, I could bring that in because okay. I'm thinking I could, to bring in, no, I need more black. Where did my black paper go? Here we go. I hope I'm not boring you guys. Oh, I hate when things go so slow like this. Okay. And okay. Now, oh, I miss you, Heather. I miss all my people. This whole thing is not easy. It is not, it is not. But August is going to be here before we know it. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, I think I'll do that. Like I'll just, I should probably use the green that I used in the layout. Sherry, I try to do that too when I work, and I watched Heather's gel plate tutorial the other day. I was still working, or I was at work, but it was fun. I felt like I was crafting instead of working. So that was awesome. Okay. You know when you start doing these mixed media things, then you're like, oh my gosh, I hope I like it when I'm done. But there's always a way to like learn, like to make it so you like it. I'm going to add some foam to the back of this. Wait till you guys see me pull out my thickers. Okay, so this guy is going to go kind of up here around there. And then oh my goodness, I've got so much stuff piled up over here, I can't even get to my embellishments. When you start with colors you love, it always seems to come out great in the end. I agree, Kari. I do. Okay, so here's some of the stickers. And I thought I'm gonna see there's a definitely, yeah, here it is. There's a cut apart sheet that I can look at, and there is another sheet. Where is it? Okay, I'm sorry guys, I'm looking for, there it is. Looking for this other sheet. Does the foam make it pop up on the page? Yes. The foam is just gonna, what it does is it gives you a nice little shadow that you really can't see on film, but it allows you to tuck things underneath and that sort of thing as well. So, okay, I'm going to pull this over to the side because we're going to look for some thickers. And please do not judge me because I have a problem. I'm thinking we need to go gray or black. So these gray, these here. Okay. So I'm thinking we could do, let's see if I have enough letters. Yes, Michelle, I do, but sadly, I have outgrown that whole, I think that thing I took out here holds like 95 packages of thickers. And I have outgrown it. Now, what does that tell you? I don't need any more thickers, but I can't help myself. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay. I love, if I ever see these ones that I'm putting on now, if I ever see these, I think I'm going to buy like 5 packs, because when you want like a really, oh, well, I think I can make another E. When you want like a really good title to pop, like a big title, these black ones are awesome. Oh, I use them. I use them on almost every layout. So I could do this. And do game face across the top. Or I could do game face. I think face needs to be as big as game. I don't know. What do you guys think? And here's the gray, but I think the gray doesn't pop as much. So let's see if I have enough. I thought I had more of these, but I guess I used them. Oh, that's a great idea, Kari. How would I do that though? Because face would have to come. So game. See, I don't have enough room up here since the E is the last letter. Does that make sense? But I have a C that I can Frankenstein into an E. I see what you're saying. I just don't know how I would have to move. I see where you're coming from. I just don't know how I'm gonna. And if I do it this way, it looks like face game. Under the picture. Yeah, I was thinking that might look like face game instead of game face. That's the only thing that's throwing me off. But watch, I think I can do this. I've been on here an hour already, you guys. I'm so sorry. I will not be offended if you have to leave. E. So what I was thinking is I could use this E over here. We don't want it right next to. And then this. And then I just need see, that's the great thing about foam on these, is that you can manipulate them easier. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jessica. I just don't want anyone to be bored. Game. And Jessica, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you about like what I was gonna do, because I really didn't know. I was trying to figure it out. Okay, so here's my C. That is gonna turn into an E. Look at that. I bet no one will even know. like that the title's taking up the whole like top part here since it's so white. It kind of works for me that way. And then I can just embellish like around the picture. Okay, let's move all of this. All of this. And what I should put in there is story of my life. Because that, oh, am I frozen? Am I frozen on your guys' end? Okay. Okay, there. It was my computer that was frozen, not my phone. So what I was saying is, I should put the story of my life, because that's what he does. Well, he's getting better. He's not doing it as much, but I don't think there's anything in there that I really want to use. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use some wet glue on this because going over mixed media, I need to try that Nuvo glue. I like this this glue too. But lately, I don't know what the deal is, why it's stuck. You know what? We'll do that later. Let's just use the double-sided tape for now. And I can come back and re-glue if I need to. So one thing about using double-sided tape on camera, I have the hardest time getting that stuff off of the... And I really want something down here too, but I'm not sure what. I maybe could cut out one of these. Keep learning? I don't think so. I do, Kari. I definitely do. I lost my pin, and now it's a pin in there that is not stainless steel, which is probably going to ruin my glue. Ugh. You know? Let's see. Fun. Laugh out loud. See, he does, like, maybe I should just, like, kind of do my embellishments around the bottom. That might be fun. I told you we're just going with the flow. Chill. This is definitely what he does. Chill. Where are my foam squares? Here's some. You know what, Rachel? I wish I could buy like a dozen pins because I lose them. I'm terrible. I wish they had like they weren't just one pin. Maybe they do. I should look. I should look. Maybe that. What I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just kind of looking through the stickers, and now I'm going to try to find the other side of this sticker sheet. And I'm just trying to pick out, like, words and whatever to fill in that space on the bottom. Why is my sticker sheet not here? Okay. And I'll probably go into my color binder also and pull out some things as well. Like I can use my circle punch, which that one, thank goodness, I did not pack up. I don't think I did. Let's see. I just spoke to the maker about getting some of her amazing pins for the store. Ooh, yes, Michelle. Well, then I'll wait if you're going to do that. Okay, so I'm going to use my circle punch and punch out some of these because I don't want everything to be just squares. And I need my bigger one for this one. I'm sorry I'm being quiet, guys. I'm trying to... Here's another circle. Okay, so this has to move. Because this has to go here. And this has to move. I want that up here. Okay, then we can put laugh out loud because he's always laughing out loud with his friends. And I'm gonna wait on this chill. I'm sure I'll use it. I just don't know if I want to use it yet. Oh, here's the other side. No, that's not. Yep, here it is. Okay, here's some more. Capable of anything. Oh, this one's perfect, you guys. Messy room, always online, sleeps late. Well, let's just put a check mark on all of those, why don't we? Since they are all extremely true. Check, check, check. Love that. And that's gonna go somewhere in here. Well, I hope this ends up looking okay when it's all said and done. Kind of like this little headset too. No, let's do this camera. I feel like I'm talking to myself, which I kind of am, right? If someone came in my house. Yes, Susan. Hi, Susan. I didn't see you come in earlier. I'm a mom of 3 boys. But with that being said, I don't know if I could be a girl mom because my boys do not have drama. And I'm not a drama person, so I think I might struggle a little bit with a girl. Unless she was a no drama girl. You know. That's funny. I don't know which way this camera goes. This way, I think. Let's pick this up. So, Susan, all I'm doing here is I'm doing all of my embellishing pretty much at the bottom underneath my photo because there's just a lot going on everywhere else. So it seems to work there. Let's do this cool. Where's my pop dots? This is the story of my life. I lose stuff. That is awesome, Jessica. Now, when you say video game design, she designs it and then somebody else codes it? Because my son, the one in this picture, he just graduated high school. Same thing. So he graduated high school actually, and he wants to be a coder for video games. So I know this blue is not in here, but I don't care. I like it. I like this make your own magic. Okay, coding and graphic design. Okay. Sorry guys, my phone rang. Your son is a huge gamer, as I am sure many of you have. Oh yeah, and you know what? My son is the same way when he's gaming too, Michelle. I'm like, that's enough language. And they talk so loud because they have those headphones on. And they're up all hours of the night. Ugh. I think I want to put this on foam. That I do. My husband, you know, some dads game with their kids and stuff, but my husband, he can't keep up. He can't figure it out. It's so funny. Oh, here, I did say I wanted to bring in some red. Let's put that there. I am going to have to bring some kind of color, I think, up to the top, but we will deal with that in a minute. Yes, my boys are awesome. They're in the mountains now and they keep calling saying, Mom, I wish you were here. Story of my life, always be curious, fave. I think fave would be a good one. I can fit right in there. Do you guys think it's getting too busy at the, you know, with all this? I don't know. So my thought for the top was to use some of these punches. So I could do that. What? Yes, the headphones. And I have two home gaming right now because my my one son isn't going to go back to college till the fall. So, yeah, it's always fun. Mom of gamers, that's what we are, mom of gamers. I mean, I'm glad my husband doesn't game though, because I feel like I would never see him. That's probably what he thinks about me and scrapbooking. He never sees me. I'm kind of trimming this a little bit because I didn't like, there was a little bit, another circle on there. that's just gonna bring like a little bit of color up there, I think. Okay, let's bring in some puffy stars. How about that? I just had them. I thought I put them away, but I might have just like thrown them in a pile somewhere. Yep, here they are. See what I mean? In a big old pile. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish it off. I haven't glued the top ones on there yet, but I will. I am going to finish it off with some stars, puffy stars. And I always like to go through like my little, I love these like little puffy stickers are my all-time absolute favorite thing in the world because I love adding little bits everywhere. I added a little black camera. Let's see what else I could add. I feel like that little heart would work. Thank you. Okay, what else? Those aren't going to work. Let's see if there's anything else on here. No. Okay, now I'm going to get to my stars. And I've got a bunch of the Bella Boulevard stars in different colors. And I've got some El Studio stars. So I will pull some of those and just add a bunch of bits and pieces of stars. Let's go ahead and get this attached up here. You know, I don't know if I want that fun. I might want this. It says, follow your enthusiasms up there. Can y'all hear me or oh, it stopped. Can you guys hear me? Because it stopped again on my end. So strange. My computer keeps stopping. My kids, I guess, they're not lying. They keep complaining about how bad our internet is. And it never used to be bad, so I don't know what is going on. But I think they must be right. So what happens is all of a sudden my screen freezes on my computer. It's still videoing, but it's not showing on my computer. It's weird. There we go. That just adds a little something at the top. And then we can add some stars. That's too big. There. And I'm just kind of randomly deciding where to put them. Yes, I'm definitely going to add the red stars for sure. For sure. Where did they go? Probably will not, oh, here they are. I probably will not add the yellow, or if I do, not very many. Rachel, that's what my boy said. And you know what? AT&T sent us a new router. It's no better. And the boys are like, we just need to buy our own router. So I guess that might be what our next step will be. And I told them, well, you know what? We're waiting till we move. I'm not dealing with this right now. So that's kind of where we stand right now, is they're just going to have to wait. So, okay. Kind of want, I've got a weird, awkward gap in there. Yeah, that works. And then maybe a red one too. There. I don't like when there's those weird little gaps. So we'll just take care of that. Put some stars overlapping or whatever. That one's too big. Put a red one in here too. All right, do I need like one more star over here, you think? I am weird. I cannot put red and green to close. I was going to put a green star here, but because that red star is there, I just can't do it. Because to me, it will look like Christmas. There, that one's better. And then we need a couple more at the top. Here. I'm going to have to go back. I'm sorry my desk is such a mess, you guys. But I am going to have to probably go back and glue all these down, I'm sure. So, I think that's it. What do y'all think? Does it need anything else? Thank you. I think I like it. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, but that was kind of like making our own background paper with the collage paper. And then I liked the stars. Thank you, thank you. I'm so glad you guys came by to watch. That makes my heart happy. And yeah, so I will be coming back and doing the challenges for July, the red, white, blue challenge, and I am really going to struggle with the red. I'm just telling you all that up front. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's going to be a fun challenge to overcome for me. But I am super excited to do that, and I will have some videos coming up using the Pebbles collection. I have that Lovely Moments collection. I have 2 layouts coming up that I need to voice over and upload. And I have a fun layout using gilding flakes also coming up on my channel. So keep a lookout for those. They will definitely be up. One of them will for sure be up on Friday, and the other 2 will probably be up next week. And yeah, if any of you want the new Close to My Heart catalog, just message me, please. I know some of you have told me on here, but if you message me, I'll make sure that I get it to you. So, and I'll get those out in the mail tomorrow. Thank you, Michelle, for having me on tonight. It was so fun. And love you guys. You're all so sweet. Oh, it's so fun, Susan, what I've come up with how to use these. I've come up with another way, and it's so fun. So I hope you guys have a good night. I will definitely be continuing to put stuff up during July, and unless I can get ahead of schedule and pre-schedule some videos, August might be a little bit hit or miss for me just because of the move. So thank you so much for coming out, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye guys. I'll give you a little close-up in case you're wondering. So, yep. All right.